think Twitch needs to do a survey, and it's about the dang restrictions of my source. If someone randomly joins my live stream on Twitch, you're not gonna get good quality, and they don't deserve to be treated like that. They don't. I want to give people good quality, which is adjusted resolution. So instead of having Twitch Turbo focus on commercial only, they combine both resolution adjustments where you're available to resolution servers. But obviously they claim they're so backed up on servers they don't have room for other people. So that's my other issue I am struggling with. I just watched it through my phone, testing my sound for about going on 2 years ever since I got into this resolution. I gotta fix on the title though. So I decided to start this game back up. I have ways to increase my views. One is a link scheduled video. And when you start the live stream, hours or after scheduling the video, it's all set up. It's not any sort of catching off the internet. You schedule the video, okay? Pops up within an hour of you already streaming on exactly what kind of game you're playing. So use a past tense video that is coordinated a pretense with a link code. And then your channel links. And I've been trying to say this other one is I give off my gamer tags or my stream tags to charities I donate to. Increase my views. But I gotta be careful about what games I'm playing because everyone thinks everything has to be an ESG censorship. Like, if there's a man character in there, there's always gotta be a character stronger than the guy, no matter what. I could like watch a video real quick on that. Like, I'm just gonna watch a video real quick. Example of a female character being wanted to be stronger than a guy and is upset with a damsel themes in video games. Shadow of the Damned we're looking at right here up in this title. So it's a little bit of silence. Because people don't understand, it's like, this is an issue. This is what we're actually paying for the $100 in video games, so they can policy over the general audience on what they want to have in a video game. Okay. We're gonna click on this video. I'm a little bit silly. I don't like to believe in favoritism over just a simple opinion. Here we go. We're gonna go after if a guy does something good, a girl does it better. So if a Doomslayer guy is gonna be in a game, it has to be a girl. Okay, here's a perfect example. We're gonna link it up. We're gonna link it up perfectly. I played the Doom games throughout my whole entire life. They were always guys. I watched the Vampire series. Charmed ones, all female characters all year long. They didn't have to switch up as guys as the main characters. If they had a guy novels off to the side, it was considered a side novel. Okay. Here we go. This guy, click on Benny Johnson. Benny Johnson. Here we go. You don't see female superhero power here. Now you can see women climbing rocks, running mountains on their free time. The competitive energy is selectively chosen. This guys have to do no matter what. Here's the have to do what no matter what face. He has to go back down to the bottom seed with electrical charges and have that grounding prog working properly with over 1,000 volts covered in mercury oil. Probably gonna have cancer before he goes back to see his second kid. Oceans that can vacuum seal you underwater. Ta-da! Just a little heads up in advance. If I'm playing a guy game about a guy character, I want to know he lasts all sequels. He never turns into a girl. If I'm playing a girl game, he's a girl character. I want to know he lasts all the sequels. That girl never turns into a guy. It's plain and simple. The guy character dies off and gives it off to another guy character. It never turns into a girl. Like same with Gears of War. They've done it where like, oh no, let me hold your hand because you do go drink the hold my beer scenario. I'm a super girl. And sells up the guy constantly. That's what I think about censorship also, because they have to like keep the body types if they know a guy's playing it, it's gonna entertain a guy. See? Look at this. Dragon Age of Veilguard. Astonishingly awful. Remember, half of these studios have been saying something about who we should elect politically. Who we should think about as a leader. Selling out the guy. It's like saying the same thing with like Sylvester Stallone. Okay, here we go. I'm gonna activate my game card because that's what I was trying to do. I think I'm ready now. I don't think I'm burning out anymore. I think I'm ready to play this game now. Honestly, I was praying before I played this game. Anything with demonic entities, I pray about how guilty I am. At the same time, you know. Gonna be around the Night of the Living Dead theme all the time, thinking it's fun. Cause, you know, I had square box TVs back when I was younger. And I've almost been poltergeist, but everyone had probably thought I was on drugs in that age, you know, because it was normal to say someone was on drugs at that age, and they said they were almost poltergeist by a square box TV because, you know, a square box TV with like high electromagnetics could fit a demon in it. It could fit not only a soul of your ancestry line. You lived on land where your ancestors passed, fit a demon in it, and you'd almost get vacuumed into it, like almost like Fry Ferguson, sitting in a suicide chamber shaped like a coffin / plasma ray, trying to transform it to another dimension. Okay, we're last off at the ballerina. Singing opera lady that could create earthquakes, like with God voice or something, archangel God voice or something. Like she brought here, but she's trying to trick you into happiness at the same time. this is a normal difficulty, so it's not hard to conserve cash. There's farming zones, but I don't like to show farming with people.
Paula, wait!
Oh, this part gets crazy.
Stop
There's a
running, my
butcher.
love. Paula, where are you?
Does love make you feel sad? How's that?
What the fuck?
This is like the example walking on a sharp edge of the blade
Paula,
across a cliffside. You get to something you feel compassion for, but it's just an illusion.
Paula.
Then I can, if you win.
Here, let's read the subtitles.
Hijo de puta!
That doesn't smell like Paul, unless she stopped showering.
Oh, Johnson, you do your thing. I was just reviewing another Johnson to go into this Johnson.
Well, that killed my
Finish
stiffy.
Garcia, is that you? You came to save me.
Angel.
Look out, G! It's a trap!
I forgot how to deal with this.
What the shit?
Demons like men, Garcia. They all
Just
try to
promise
get
we'll
inside
follow
the
the titles.
prettiest girl.
Shit! These twisted demons!
Yes, well, that's the reason I left.
Fuck this pendejo! If Mr. Man-on Monster wants to play, magnifico.
Fix something real quick. Looks like he's charging up an energy ball. Oh, I can put it closer to belong. Popping up, popping up. Oh, I didn't just see that, did I? The only thing they get to buy something.
Where is that bastard?
He must be hiding around here somewhere.
Maze with some praise. Easiness. Looks like it hurts. And he grabs his go ahead again. And again.
Hello? Anybody home?
Show yourself, hell monkey.
I think he's scared of you.
He should be, Jay. He should be. Pinche cabrón.
Nighty night. Blue gem? No way, it's blue.
Nice rock. Shove it into my face, G. Trust me, it doesn't mean we're engaged or anything.
Might be a tight fit, but okay. So what exactly did that do?
Blue gems let me transform into new tools of war, new gears of me. In other words,
A new weapon. Magnifico.
you know, I bet all the VIPs are walking around with blue gems.
Conscience can now transform into the teeth tier. Teether. Teether is a fast machine gun available to shoot demon teeth at a higher rate of fire. Sounds like Doom Girl took someone else's skill set. I don't know. The blue gem gives me new weapons. Or just gems in general. I'm glad I'm not watching this in public, because there's people teasing me with their bodies and everything. Great. Body sports. Excuse me.
You know I found Paula in a dumpster, right?
What? You said you met her at the supermarket.
I did. It was
Oh,
the bin out
this-
behind the dime a dozen.
And you
So
just
it's talking about
picked her
Paula.
up out of the rubbish and brought her home?
A little
Why not?
silly.
Sometimes I think I hardly know you.
They start shooting?
What was that?
I don't know, but we've got company, as in lots of.
Well, if they pull up a chair, I would be happy to beat them with it.
The man who never had his fill. It was a cold and snowy eve. Certainly no night for a man without a home to be walking these grey and endless streets. Inside the pizza parlor, George Reed spun a lively tune on his harmonica. The local children giggled and pointed excitedly at the harmonica man as their parents glowed with approval. His reward would be all the pizza he could eat, 6 pies at least, and a warm bed in one of these folks' homes. He knew they were good for it. But when he tucked in for the night, George had not had his fill. As the years and calories stacked up, most men would have got older and fatter. Yet for all he consumed, George only got thinner as he washed from town to town. Tapeworm. Tonight he plied his trade with some grannies and orderlies in a nursing home. Hoo-ah-ha! His harmonica filled the room with joy. After devouring 3 helpings of pork chops and mashed potatoes, he eyed the plate of the old woman next to him. Juice dribbled down his chin. "Go ahead, Georgie," she said. "You're such a good boy. You shouldn't have to starve." But George had not had his fill. Early the next morning, he was already on the freeway with his thumb in the air. "Where are you headed?" said the man in the truck. "Nowhere," said George. "Anywhere." It was a new decade, and tonight George played to an all but empty bar in the city. He had lost a lot of weight. Afterwards, the only woman in the joint took the stool next to him and asked him his name. The bartender leaned over the counter. "You don't know this guy, Mary. George is famous, been all over the tri-state area." With a wink, he added, "Man's insatiable." And that night, George proved it as he buried his face in Mary's beaver. Holy woodland creatures! Attaboy, George! Attaboy, George! "Play that harmonica," she purred. But even after 5 trips to heaven and back, he had not had his fill. The morning after was an awkward affair as they stared at each other over coffee. One wanted to feel more, the other just wanted to feel. In his final days, George was all skin and bones. I can relate, except for the skin part. His last meal had been a mistake. It was on a sidewalk one night in a small suburban town that he came across the boy. Hungrily, and with an agonized grimace, he opened his mouth to beg for help. Out came a cacophony of wheezes and toots, but the boy understood.
Wait, you mean Jorge ate his harmonica?
Once he was alone, George Reed looked at the candy bar he held in one hand and began to cry. They found George's half-eaten body in a market next town over. In one hand he held a knife, in the other a fork. Chunks of flesh had been torn from his chest and his arms. Blood framed an eerie smile. The wind that morning blew fierce, and as it whistled through the hole he'd carved out of his own neck, the harmonica man played his last song in this world. There were Gawkers, and many knew him. They shared stories of how he'd filled them with hope, filled them with life. They, at least, had had their fill. Especially Mary. The end.
I'm gonna return in a second.
Cheeky imp! He doused our goat!
Then let's put out some lights of our own.
Would you kindly bust a cap in those mother fudgers before they douse the lights? You know, we never finished talking about you kidnapping Paula.
I didn't kidnap her.
You hauled her out of a skip. Isn't that illegal in some states? What did she say?
Nothing. Not for weeks. I was afraid to even touch her, you know? Like she didn't belong to me. To anyone.
But something changed.
There was a phone call.
Speaking of phones, put that on hold, G. We've got company.
Bastard.
Now, what's this about a phone call?
Me and Paula were eating when the phone rang. Suddenly, she slams her fork down and says, "Don't answer it!"
Creepy.
First thing she ever said to me. But I got up to take the call. Johnson, you should have seen her. She jumped out of her chair, ran to the phone, and ripped it right off the wall.
Whoa.
Then she came and put her arms around me and started crying. It was the craziest, weirdest, sexiest thing I have ever seen. I have been hers ever since. Fuck her. Demons don't like teeth?
The gun laws here are very strict. Haven't you wondered why they don't shoot back? You and I are violating almost every rule in the book. Heck, I'm practically made of teeth.
Expecting any phone calls?
No, siree. Maybe it's from Paula.
Or at least someone with answers.
Put that on hold, G. We've got company.
Way too easy.
Now, what's this about a phone call?
Me and Paula were eating when the phone rang. Suddenly, she slams her fork down and says, "Don't answer it!"
Creepy.
First thing she ever said to me. But I got up to take the call. Johnson, you should have seen her. She jumped out of her chair, ran to the phone, and ripped it right off the wall.
Whoa.
Then she came and put her arms around me and started crying. It was the craziest, weirdest, sexiest thing I have ever seen. I have been hers ever since. Demons don't like teeth?
The gun laws here are very strict. Haven't you wondered why they don't shoot back? You and I are violating almost every rule in the book. Heck, I'm practically made of teeth.
Expecting any phone calls?
No, siree. Maybe it's from Paula.
Or at least someone with answers. Dios mío. Paula, is that you? When will this fucking torture end? Ah!
From hottie to hamburger, just like that. Fireworks! We could use these to chase away the darkness, at least in short bursts. Just look at them. Fiery sprinkles in a great big chocolatey sky.
Johnson, shut up. It's good. Magnifico. Always this fucking darkness!
games treated me so bad just to exploit my experience.
Feels good. What the shit is that?
Let's take a closer look.
Well, howdy ho! Name's Christopher. Now, don't y'all be afraid. I ain't gonna bite. Trust me. You see, I'm what you call a mixture of beast and human. Oh, best of both worlds, my pappy said. But what are you doing around these parts? Ain't you a mortal?
Why should I tell you? All I see is demon.
Well, shucks. You gotta look underneath the leathery exterior. Deep down, I am a sensitive and understanding listener.
Some asswipe named Fleming stole my girl and took her to his castle. I am here to take her back.
Meaning you are on a quest to kick the Prince of Evil's ass? Holy shit! Oh, I want in on some of this action. How can I help, huh? How can I?
Well, I hope that you're offering more than just enthusiasm.
I tell you what, I get pretty hungry, and I just love them white gems. You get enough of those, and we can trade. With the right incentive, I might even be able to introduce you to some real product. Know what I mean?
Magnifico.
Okay? Then chuck them sparklies right down the hatch. Go on, feed me! Ah!
Never gets enough, Bill.
Howdy ho, if it ain't my bestest buddies.
I'm surprised Christopher hasn't had a visit from the GEA. You read about gem busts all the time.
Read menu. Red gems.
Happy trade.
Red gems.
What's this? Sushi with a dick?
These guys may look ugly, but they're actually quite useful.
Are they friendly?
Yes, I kept one as a pet. Hit them with light, and they'll keep you safe. Cemetery.
Really? I had no idea.
No, there isn't. No need to get snippy. It's just this wasn't here before. Since when do demons get buried?
Since I came to town.
Whoa! Who did this? Mr. X!
Only a demon hunter could kill this many and not be lying dead next to them. Paula and I promised we would be buried together. Any suggestions?
Aim for the head! Not that you really have a choice. Shoot the red spots.
I think I'm quit here. In stream. 3, 2, 1, 0. on.